Hi, PC Expert Amateur here, and today we're going to be looking at, well, unlike my previous video where I had a little bit of fun with a 4-inch fan, I'm going to now be looking at a 200 millimeter fan. In fact, this for the next, 100 or so reviews, I will be focusing on all the fans I have between 140 to 200 millimeters. This time around, it'll be the AeroCool Silent Master 200 millimeter red LED fan. Isn't that it's kind of kind of attractive, and it's got those interesting grooves on the convex side of the blades. The cable is a 3-pin cable, and you can also plug this fan directly into your power supply if you prefer doing that with a 4-pin MOLXD. Right, give you a closer look. See those 3 grooves there on the back side of the blades. Translucent gray and red. Now, one of the interesting things about here is rated is supposed to be, in theory, the same thing as safety, but actually it depends on the manufacturer. So some manufacturers rated and safety will be identical. This manufacturer, not. So the rated current is 0.25, and the safety current is 0.42, according to the hub here. And the rated watts is 3, but the safety is 5.1. So this is an 800 RPM fan. Let's find out what it sounds like. I'm sure people. I know that there are some people that are really, really, really big on large fans. Are you a fan? And there are cases out there that have 140s, 160s, 180s, 200s. So let's take a gander at this. Now, since I have so few 200 millimeters, 3 others to be exact, I'm not going to be able to do a comparison with something like a Noctua, because I don't have any Noctuas that large. The largest Noctua I have is a 140. So I'm sorry about that. Now, this only has 1 speed. And as you can see, it's got the 4 LEDs. And hopefully you can hear the volume. I kind of feel like this is more than 18 decibels. But decibels are perceptual. And with my ears, I have had a little bit of damage. One time, I had a date with a girl, hot girl, and she ended the date abruptly with the help of a call from her best friend. It's she wanted the date. I mean, she came on to me, and I brought flowers, and I was being very nice, and we got outside. She picks up, she answers the phone and says, "Oh, my best friend's having a situation," and so that was it. And I was very disappointed, and went home and did what I don't normally do. Number one, I put earphones on with the volume up quite loud. And I was so upset, I fell asleep for quite some time with the earphones on, so it did some damage to my ears. Not a lot. There's not a huge amount of damage. In fact, I'm having more problems with damage to my ears from working at Amazon. I'm developing tinnitus, which I can hear right now. Tinnitus, for those of you who aren't aware, is ringing in the ears. So it is caused by damage. It can be either from really, really loud noises. It can be from certain illnesses, or it can just be from long-term exposure to lower volumes of noise that are just, within the range where they can do some damage. And working at Amazon, I am constantly being exposed to noise in the range of, well, I would say the maximum is close to 70 decibels. Sometimes it's, sometimes it's less, sometimes it's much less. I would say the average is probably around 55, 60 decibels. And I've been working for them, regrettably, for the past 2 years. And I figure in 10 to 15 years, I might be a famous enough YouTuber that I can quit. Oh, well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the specifications, shall we? This fan is, because it's got very low air pressure, it is only going to be good as a case fan. Not so good on intake unless there's not much of a mesh barrier to it. So yeah, pretty good for exhaust. All right, so the Aerocool Silent Master Red LED A2020L12 200 millimeter fan, and it's 200 by 20. I don't really have anything extra there. Gray translucent. Let's see. I paid $22. You should be able to get this fan for probably $8. Certified by CE and ROHS, or maybe I should. I'm not really sure if they certify it or if this is a declaration that it meets the certification requirements of those companies. I'm never quite sure about that. Made in China, 200 by 200 by 20. Don't know about the lifespan or the warranty. It has 4 red LEDs, 150 grams, 11 blades. The whole distance is 153. 800 RPMs with a variance of plus or minus 200 RPMs. 76 CFMs, 0.36 millimeters of water for pressure, and then maximum volume of 18 decibels. 50 centimeter long fan cable. You can daisy chain it using the MolXD connector or use that for power. It's not sleeved. It's a 3-pin DC cable. Sleeve bearings, 12 volts starting. I think the voltage is like 9 or less, if I understand this correctly. Sorry. Rated voltage, weighted wattage, as I said before, is 3, but the maximum is 5.1, 0.25 amps with a maximum of 0.42. Those are the maxes are the safety maximums. There are no rotation indicators. It does turn in a clockwise direction, and it only comes with 4 screws. That's all there is. I'd like to thank Grindler at Bleeping Computer for allowing me to share my videos and posts on his website. Bleeping Computer has a lot of resources, including vetted programs, malware removal instructions, malware removal volunteers, other kinds of volunteers for IT, cybersecurity information, and more. It's a great place to go. Give it a try. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.